Glad you came home for lunch now?
Yes. Just hope we don't have to travel all this way every day before we've managed to eat everything you cooked last night.
Of course not. Just seems a waste not to eat some of it.
Seems a waste not to eat all of it. I'm damned I've got to stuff myself till I burst.
Well, I've managed to give most of it away. And what's left will keep for a few more days.
Good. Well, I must be off. Could be a tricky afternoon.
Oh. What are you doing?
Meeting the new convener for talks. And I think I know what he'll be talking about.
The subcontract.
Yes. Why can't these people see the advantage? It'll make the company stronger and more competitive.
But some men will be made redundant. I remember the effect it had on us when you lost your job.
Well, that's the price you pay for living in a free market economy. I fought back, so can they.
Hope you're right.
Right. But I know why I'll never leave that guy. Though he may cheat and lie, I'll love him and I'll die. He should ever go away.
No, I'll never leave that guy. How can a bloke sing that?
You're talking to yourself now.
I'm trying to write a song.
You could have fooled me.
Yeah, I thought it was on the right lines there. But you can't have a bloke singing about another bloke, can you?
Oh, I don't know. It's quite common nowadays, you know.
Yeah, not in the working men's clubs, it's not.
What?
Well, I've been asked by this club singer to write a song for him. Could be worth a bit. Hey, he's pretty popular. You know, the Barry Manilow type. Hey, Kate, you may have heard of him. Johnny Dunbar.
If he's that popular, why has he asked you to write a song for him? And no, I've never heard of him.
Well, he was on Ward 2 having a boil on his bum, Lance. I got talking to him when I got him some special diet stuff.
Oh, yeah. Still doing the private catering bit, are you?
Yeah. Anyway, what are you doing home? I thought you were on days.
Oh, I have to do a swap. I'm on a late split. I hate them.
Oh, a particularly nasty form of torture, split shifts. You ought to get the Royal College of Nurses to write to Amnesty International about it.
You've been off all day?
Yeah.
You wouldn't make me a cup of tea, would you? I've got to take these shoes off. I swear I've got a blister on my big toe.
Yeah, all right. I think the kettle's just boiled anyway. Hey, me and Sandra went to one of your veggie restaurants last night.
Oh, I thought you were cooking liver.
Yeah, well, I was, but I threw it away. And I'll be obliged if you didn't mention it to Sandra.
Okay.
Hey, it wasn't bad, actually. We might go again.
Yeah, I heard you two coming about 1 o'clock. Didn't sound like you'd just been to a restaurant, either.
No, we went on to a club. It was a vegetarian club, though. Got a few downers. Sounds a bit miserable, though.
Oh, why? What's up with her?
Well, her old man got a bit heavy up in Glasgow.
Well, she told me she had a great hogmanay.
Yeah, well, I think she did in that, you know, seeing her family. But she had an argument with her husband, though.
From what I can gather, they were always arguing.
Yeah, a bit of a wife beater he is, according to Sandra. And now he wants a divorce.
That's good, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I would have thought so. But she says he made her suffer, and now she wants to make him suffer.
Can't she stop him?
Well, if she doesn't want the marriage to end, I don't think the judge will grant her the divorce.
So he really needs her consent, huh?
Yeah, and he's not very happy about it either. He's threatened her.
Well, it's a good job she's down here, away from him.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't come down here after her.
What, you mean he might come here?
Well, Sandra thinks he might.
It's a good job she's got a strong lad to protect her then, isn't it?
Has she? Who?
You!
You must be joking, Kate. If someone hits me, I have to get an overdraft from the blood bank. If he comes here, I'll get Harry cross.
Oh, come in, Mr. Peterson. How do you do?
Yep.
Sit down, please.
Thanks.
I hope our working relationship is going to be a good deal better than the one I had with your predecessor.
You'll find me very different. I'm convener because the men trust me ideals and I understand what they want. Not because I see it as an opportunity for taking backhanders.
Good. Because despite what you may have heard about me in the last few weeks, I disapprove of backhanders in exactly the same way.
What might I have heard, Mr. Collins?
A lot of silly nonsense, maliciously started, about bribes from the firm that got the maintenance contract here.
I've heard the rumours.
I thought you might have.
And I know the way Woodward and Lynch operate. But I'm sure you know all about them.
Meaning?
Meaning you must be aware of their reputation in the industry for their attitude to contracts. A cavalier attitude, some might say.
Might they?
Yeah. Cowboys, I call them.
Well, do you? Do you indeed?
Yeah, you wouldn't know, though. You being an unskilled man. To a tradesman like me, the standard of work you'll get from them's nothing short of criminal. And what's more, it'll work out more expensive in the long run.
I may not be a tradesman, Mr. Peterson, but I think you're wrong to call me unskilled. And just as I wouldn't dream of telling you that you don't know what you're doing with a lathe, I don't expect you to tell me about cost management.
I agree, management is a skill. But as I said before, you're an unskilled man.
Oh, that's better.
There you go. Only part-time on theatre, is it?
No, it's not. It's just a short list, that's all.
Oh, how's your read?
First 2 hours this morning I thought I was going to die. 11 o'clock break, one of the new anaesthetists started eating corned beef sandwiches. I was so sick.
It serves you right for drinking so much. No, you two woke me up when you came in last night.
I wasn't singing, was I?
Well, you weren't. He was.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was my fault.
Pat was telling me about your husband.
Aye. As if he hasn't made enough mess of my life already.
Well, then get rid of him, Sam. Divorce him. He won't bother you after that.
Don't be so sure.
Sam, he's an abscess on your life. Cut it out. If the surgery's total, he can't reinfect.
Can't he?
Well, abscesses can be treated with antibiotics, you know.
The only way you could treat him with antibiotics is to drop a ton of tetracycline in his head.
Well, if you feel that way, why don't you divorce him?
Because I've no need of a divorce. I'm not the one that wants to get married again. He does. Can wait till I'm ready.
But they've made the laws easier.
Yeah, but without my consent, you'll have to wait a long time yet.
Get rid of him, Sam. Look, the sooner he's part of your past, the better.
When I'm ready.
Pat's right.
Look, he hurt me. Physically and emotionally. Do you know what that's like, eh? Do you know what it's like to marry someone you think you can love because you're 18 and imagine yourself all grown up? And then love turns to hate and hate turns to hurt and you're stuck with it.
Yeah, we know it was bad.
You don't know how bad, do you? Unless you've been through it, you don't know how bad it is. Some people think I'm a hard bitch. Well, if I am, he made me that way. And if you think I'm going to give in to him now just because he wants it, then you don't understand what hurt can do.
Sand!
So that's what you're accusing me of. I suggest you check with a lawyer before making any of these allegations public.
I'm not alleging anything. I'm just stating facts. Facts which point to irregularities in your business conduct. Facts which would indicate that you're receiving certain direct benefits from a company other than this which employs you.
These so-called facts. I don't suppose you've bothered to have them verified, have you?
And we've checked, and we're still checking. Your house has got more stock than Tesco's.
That makes me some sort of criminal in your eyes?
It depends where you got them from. And we know you got them from Woodward and Lynch.
I received one small hamper from them after I had decided to award them the contract.
Oh, yeah. And what about the rest?
Usual seasonal gifts from firms we deal with or might deal with.
So usual, you have to go out and buy a giant freezer to store it all.
The freezer is my wife's.
In your wife's name, you mean? They all do that. All them businesses that are about to go bust. Put it in your wife's name, then start up again, immediately in the clear.
I don't think it quite works like that, but never mind. My wife, Mr. Peterson, runs a small catering business, and that is why she has an ordinary-sized freezer in our garage.
How long's she run this business?
She's only just started, but I don't think that's any concern of yours.
Just started. Very convenient.
One of my neighbors has just gone to prison. Now, I'm fairly certain he's no criminal, but there was a lot of circumstantial evidence mounted against him, and I think you're trying to do the same to me.
I don't want you sent to prison, if that's what you mean. I simply want to stop this outside work coming here and my members losing their jobs. Now, if that means you lose yours in the process, and there's nothing personal...
Nothing personal?
No, I'd do it to anyone. It's just free market economy at work. You're not going to argue with that, are you?
Nobody's here. Oh, wait, where's the baby?
I don't know. My mum must have taken her for a walk or something.
I was hoping to see her.
Well, you can come round later. I've got to babysit a game while we go to the hypermarket place.
Oh, I can't. I'm going out with my new boyfriend.
Oh, aye. Who's that?
I don't think you know him, Peter Crampton.
No, I don't think I do know him. How long have you been going with him, then?
Since last Saturday, met him at my cousin's wedding.
What's he like?
It was lovely. He's dead handsome.
Well,
You can come round later and get to see the baby, and then we can all go out together.
Oh, I don't know. You might try to pinch him.
Way up, Sandra.
Oh, you're not still going out with him, are you?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to ditch him after that biker's disco.
I didn't say that.
No, but I mean, you went...
Are you coming round?
Yeah, all right. I'll show him off to you.
About 5:30.
That's too early. He doesn't finish work until 5.
We can get something to eat later.
All right.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Shall I go up to her?
Nah, she'll be alright.
I thought I was the only one who cried in this house.
Oh, I've never seen you cry.
Oh, I do sometimes. I feel miserable and depressed and sorry for myself. And then I see pictures on the television about people starving to death, and that makes me feel guilty for being depressed, and that makes me cry.
You can't win, can you?
No. Do you know, I can't even win one of these plastic competitions.
Well, you're not still doing them, are you? No wonder you're depressed.
Well, I can usually get the answers right. It's the slogan things at the end I can never do.
Yeah, well, don't ask me to help.
But you write songs.
Yeah, well, that's different.
Oh, go on. See if you can say in less than 20 words why this muesli is good for you. And then I'll make the cup of tea.
Yeah, all right. Come on, give us a look.
Well, shall I take a cup up to Sandra?
Nah, leave her. She'll be all right.
Yep, I'll be all right.
See, I told you. You've heard of the bouncing check? Well, here's the rubber Glaswegian.
I've been knocked down so many times you think it was me to rubber. Who's cooking?
Kate.
Pat.
Oh, it was my turn last night.
It was supposed to be.
Yeah, well, I took Sandra out for a meal. That counts, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, of course it does.
Oh, all right. I'll make a quick parsnip bake.
Maybe I should nip out and get us a couple of takeaways.
You said it was nice when you had it last night in the restaurant.
Oh, he's only kidding you. That sounds okay.
I'll get it.
I've come to speak to Sandra.
So your husband?
Hi, it's him.
Not bad wee place you've got here, eh?
No, we're lucky to get it. Mind you, I'd like to change the colour scheme, brighten things up a bit.
Ah, you should. Stamp your own personality onto the place. That's the only way it ever feels like your own home. God, I should know I've rented enough places.
I think you're right. Yeah, I still feel like a lodger here. Nothing's mine.
Ah, we'll put some paint up, wallpaper your bedroom. Soon become yours.
Yeah. I'll have to get the other two to agree, but I don't suppose they'll raise any objections. Except Pat, that is. He'd object to spending any money on the house.
Yeah, we'll tell Harry whatever you're decorating to after it's done. Landlords, they always think they should be consulted about everything. So it's not too bad at the moment. Paint's not exactly peeling off the walls or nothing.
Oh, no. And the last place we had was a right shambles.
You share a place before then?
Yeah. Worked out quite well, really.
Still don't taste sugar, do you?
No.
Well, I think I'll leave you two to talk in private. Yeah, I've got to get back to the hospital anyway.
Cheers.
Seems like a nice girl, eh?
Aye, she is.
Is it her boyfriend? Or yours?
Who, Pat?
Aye, I'm upstairs.
Neither. We all just share. It's a good arrangement. At least sometimes it is.
Ah, well, you're looking fine.
Ian, for God's sake, it's only a week since you last saw me. I haven't had time to change.
Look, I was only saying.
I will. So what brought you down anyway?
You know damn well what I want, a bloody divorce.
And you know what I says, you'll have to wait for it.
I can't wait.
Why?
I just can't write.
What are they doing?
Oh, she's lovely. Can I pick her up?
What are they doing?
They're looking at Andrew's bike. Oh, can I pick her up?
Go on, but suppose I had.
Oh.
Come here.
Oh, you little lover. Oh, it makes me go all broody.
Doesn't make me.
Why didn't you love her?
Of course I love her. I just don't want one of my own.
Eh?
Oh, I think she smiled.
I think she's got wind. How much longer are they going to be?
What's the matter?
I just don't like being stuck in here with the baby while they're outside talking about bikes.
I didn't think you were interested in motorbikes that much.
I'm not soft. I just don't like the sexual stereotypes we're obviously expected to be. Them out there talking trivia about machines, and us in here cooing over babies.
I only wanted to pick her up, that's all.
Not you, them.
Anyway, they'll be in a minute. It's brass monkeys out there.
But it's incredible, the extra power it gives, though.
I still don't think it's worth it, especially on that bike.
Hello, lads. Remember us?
Sorry, were we a long time? Oh, sorry.
She looks just like you, Karen.
She does. Same pretty little nose.
Go away. You make me all embarrassed. She'll sit down.
How long did your mum say she was going to be?
Oh, not long now.
Good.
Where you staying?
Nowhere. Something I might crash out here.
I don't know. I'd have to ask the others. You have to sleep on the couch, though.
Don't mind. Slept on the couch often enough when we were married.
We're still married.
Ah, well, it'll just be old times then, won't it?
Ah, bionic woman has returned at last.
Hello, Paul. Didn't expect you home so early.
Obviously.
Well, if I'd known, I'd have had something ready for you.
That would make a nice change.
I see. Bad day?
As a matter of fact, yes. Absolutely awful. I'm beginning to have a lot of sympathy for poor old George Jackson.
Oh, that'll make a nice change. I'm going to have a bath. It'd be very pleasant if when I come down you started the dinner.
If I start the dinner, heavens, Sandra, I've been at work all day.
Well, then you'll just have to wait till I get down.
Very well. And what delicacy may I expect when you finally decide to return to your domestic duties?
Cold turkey.
Who said the art of conversation was dead then?
They were right.
Karen's one of the brainy ones. She's going to university.
Are you? Which one?
I don't know yet. Might not even get in.
Oh, you will.
Better than getting a proper job, eh?
Are there any?
Are you working then, Peter?
Yeah, I work in insurance.
Oh, aye. A clerk?
At the moment, yeah. I hope to open my own brokerage soon, though. You working?
Yeah, I'm in there. Do it yourself.
Shop assistant, you mean?
Yeah. But I hope to do it myself soon.
What kind of insurance do you do?
Motor. I'm really interested in cars, so stay useful. I can get mine cheap, like.
Hey, I don't suppose you get any cheaper for me, could you?
Probably. At least I can if you're paying over the odds.
How will I know about that?
Excuse me, you two, but I'm sitting in the middle here like one of Lewis's, you know.
Sorry, love, but business is business.
Yeah, well, can't you do it somewhere else?
Okay. Look, why don't we pop down to the pub for a quick one while we're waiting?
I didn't mean that.
Oh, go ahead, let them. If they get all the cars and stuff out the way, then they'll be able to concentrate on us fully later.
I want to be concentrated on now.
Come on, only be a few minutes.
All right, then. Go on. If you prefer his company to mine, go on.
Hey, that's not very fair. I mean, I prefer your company to Andrew's, but I'm still going.
Go on, you two. And don't be any longer than 20 minutes.
In the dirt.
It won't be long. See ya.
In the dirt.
Oh, shut up, you'll wake the baby.
That was the game. We're stuck in. They're out, this time down the pub. And it's all thanks to you.
We've got to wait for your mum and then we can go out and all.
I don't want to waste my life on me fellas down the pub.
Karen, it's not the rest of your life we're talking about. It's 20 minutes, that's all. Anyway, I can't see you spending the rest of your life with him.
Who, Andrew?
Yeah, I just don't know what you see in him.
He's all right.
But he's not as nice looking as my Peter, though, is he?
Oh, I don't know. He's not so smooth. Then I don't go for that type.
You liar. I just asked Pat. He's no happy about you staying.
Afraid he'll see something I shouldn't, eh?
Oh, don't be stupid. Pat and I are friends, nothing more.
So why doesn't he want me to stay then, eh?
Because he doesn't. Quite honestly, he's probably right. You shouldn't stay here.
You gonna chuck us out after I've come all this way?
I didn't ask you to come.
You made me come. You walked out with me last week in Glasgow before you agreed to a divorce.
When are you going to get it into that thick skull of yours that I'm no agreeing to it?
Why, for crying out loud, there's nothing left of the marriage, you know that. Why prolong the agony?
Because it's you, it's an agony. Just like I was 100 times in the past. It makes no difference to me when the divorce goes through, but it does to you. And that's what makes it matter to me now. I want to give you something back for all those punches and kicks you gave me.
I never meant to hurt you.
What the hell did you hit me for then?
I don't know, you made me hit you. You made me marry you so many times I had to hit you.
I made you. I loved you. And you took our love and you dumped me with it. You took our marriage and you kicked me in the face with it. And now you tell me I made you dead.
I was sure you hit me. But now you're going to give me a divorce and I'm going to make you. You tell your fancy man to stay out of this.
Now you leave her alone.
I'm warning you, son.
Yeah, about what? I'm not a woman.
Don't push it, lad.
I'm not a lad either, mate.
You tell her to give me a divorce.
Oh, I will. I will just as soon as you're out of here.
No, you tell her now.
No, not until you're gone.
I want that divorce, right? You give me that divorce, or I'll sue and cite him as correspondent.
Come on, Sand. Come on, it's okay. Come on.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get involved.
Oh, I didn't do anything, did I?
I didn't say to you and me, you know.
Yeah, as if. Hey, come on. It's a good job he didn't hit me. I had blood all over him.